Hello, everybody. Here we are. Hello. Hi, I'm Julie Schindler, your host of SpeakUp Events. Welcome to Florentina and Friends. Our story time today, we are going to be continuing our Kids' Choice from last Thursday. We had two amazing guests on who were able to go through and they picked It's Okay to Feel book that was written by one of our authors, our Storytime authors, Miss Amanda Marie Cottrell. And we are excited to have the girls back today as guest host. We are going to flip the tables and flip the script, and they are going to be reading a story to me. And I'm really excited. I have my onesie on. I'm cozy in my Storytime corner, and I get to have a story. And before we get started, we're going to finish off a couple of our books, our questions in our book from last week. And in our Storytime studio, we've had a lot going on this week. It is International Neuroblastoma Awareness Week. And so on Wednesday, yesterday, Amelia, Florentina's mom, came on and shared their entire journey from start to finish to up until this point with me and all of our Speak Up events and our Florentina and Friends supporters. And we want to thank Amelia. Her strength blows me away as I was able to watch that story time back, to listen to all the things that they have gone through. And many of the things shared, I had never heard. And so we get to see how far Florentina's come over the last year fighting neuroblastoma cancer. And we are at the very tail end. Next week, Florentina starts her last round of immunotherapy. And this is the last frontline treatment available for neuroblastoma children in the UK. So we are raising funds for Florentina to receive additional cancer treatments that are not available in her home country. So far, with your help, we have raised over 192,000 British pounds towards Florentina's flight to New York. Florentina, we are raising these funds for her to receive the bivalent vaccine. And it is a 3-year trial vaccine that Florentina will be flying back and forth from London to New York. And her first day will be starting hopefully in September. And she will be there for 28 days. We have 58,000 pounds to still raise to get Florentina on that flight. And we need your help and support. So we encourage you to continue to watch our story times, get involved in Florentina's fight, and join the Just Giving Fund that's at the bottom of this screen. Every dollar, every pound, and every heart supporting our brave little warrior will make a difference in paving her runway. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, please do so. And I want to welcome our new streaming line and welcome all of our YouTube subscribers. I think we have a total of 6, but we want to welcome all 6 of our subscribers to the YouTube streaming option. We've been loading all of our story times on YouTube after our story times are completed, and now we have the ability to run them live. So if you haven't had a chance to check out a story time on Facebook, you can connect with us and get your reminders on YouTube as well. Okay, that's a lot of the administrative work. And now we get to go into our story time. And I'd like to introduce you today to my co-host. I'm not even going to tell you their names because they're going to introduce themselves. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Well, these ladies are my co-hosts to Florentina and Friends Story Time today, and I would like to have them introduce themselves to you.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm 8 years old, and I'm going to 3rd grade, and my favorite thing to do is play volleyball.
Play volleyball. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, my name is Kaylynne, and I am 8 years old, and I am going to be going into 3rd grade. And my favorite thing to do is draw and paint.
Ooh, I love that. And can you tell everyone why we do story times?
So we do story times to raise money for Florentina to go into the U.S. to get a vaccine.
Good job. And you guys have been on our story times a couple times. What do you enjoy most about them?
Everything.
Everything. Oh, well, I'm excited to have you back. So we have a few questions left in our book that we started from last week. It's okay to feel, but we're going to do something a little bit different today. So I talked with the girls before we started, and as we asked the question, before last week we were talking about emotions, and the girls were telling us every time that they felt excited, or they told us about a time when they felt excited or inspired or angry. And today we're going to take that to another level. We're going to take it to a body consciousness level. It's called the ABCs, and it's activating our body's consciousness. So every time we feel an emotion, where do we feel it inside our body? And this is a technique that I learned from a beautiful soul. His name is Professor S. And he's taught me how to meditate. And he teaches me how to connect my emotions to a spot inside my body. So if I say the word, I feel angry, where in your body would you possibly feel angry? So I'm going to ask my friends, where in your body, if I said, I feel angry, where in your body do you feel anger?
I would feel anger in my stomach.
You feel anger in your stomach? What about you, Kaylynne?
I would feel anger in my head.
Ooh, okay. In your head, it's just kind of clogging it up. What if I said, I feel confused? Where in your body, if I said I feel confused, where in your body do you feel confusion?
I feel I feel confused in my brain.
Confusion in your brain.
I feel confused in my brain and heart.
And in your, you said, I couldn't hear the second one. What was the other one?
In my heart.
In your heart. Okay, good. What about I feel joyful? When you feel joyful, where do you feel it in your body?
In my feet.
In your feet. Ready to dance? Happy feet?
Yeah.
What about you?
In my heart.
In your heart. Your heart is joyful. Okay, what about I feel relaxed? Where do you feel relaxed and relaxation in your body?
I feel relaxed in my eyes.
In your thighs, okay. Your legs are heavy.
In my eyes. Wait, did you say eyes or thighs? Eyes.
Oh, eyes.
I feel relaxed in my eyes.
In your eyes? Okay. What about I feel anxious?
Oh no, I already.
I feel anxious. Where in your body does it activate anxiousness for you?
I feel anxious in my stomach.
I'm shaking my head. Yeah, me too. That's where it's activating for me. What about you, Elizabeth?
I feel anxious in my stomach.
In your stomach? Anxious. That it's sitting in my stomach, right around my belly button. What about I feel proud? Where does it activate in your body when you feel proud?
I feel proud in my voice.
Ooh, I love that, Elizabeth.
Vocal cords.
The vocal cords, your throat. Okay, you're speaking your truth. What about you, Kaylynne?
I feel proud in my voice too.
When you can speak up. What about I feel jealous? Have you ever felt jealous, and where in your body does jealousy show up?
I feel jealous in my head.
In your head? You're thinking about things? What about you, Kaylynne? Where do you feel jealousy in your body?
I feel jealousy in my head.
In your head? In your thoughts? Ooh, I like this one. Where do you feel I feel creative?
I'm starting.
Where in your body do you feel creativeness?
Dang it! I feel creative in my hands.
In your hands. I love that. And you love volleyball, so that uses your hands. What about you, Kaylynne?
I feel creative in my brain and in my heart.
Your brain and your heart. That's a good connection to creativity. What about I feel confident? Where do you feel confidence in your body?
I feel confidence in my body, in my heart.
In your heart? Okay. What about you, Kaylynne?
I feel confident in my voice.
I like that. The throat chakra. I like this one. Where do you feel love?
Ooh, I already got
Where in your body do you feel love?
I feel loved in my heart.
In your heart? What about you, Kaylynne?
I feel loved in my heart.
Good. And when I activate love, my entire body starts to activate. My heart starts to go, my belly has butterflies, my toes are tingly because love is a really good vibration, huh? Okay, well, that is the end of our story. And so we've gone through the questions about when an emotion happens to us, how do we feel? And then also where in our body we feel it as well. Thank you guys for going through that with me. So, who is our first storyteller? Miss Elizabeth. Okay, Miss Elizabeth, I'm going to actually pop down and I'm going to give you the full screen and I'm going to move myself to the side so you can tell us your story.
So the name of the story is Mac and Cheese, and the story is by Sarah Weeks. Macaroni likes to eat. He isn't very picky, but Cheese will never take a bite of anything that's icky. This fish is cold and very old. I do not like fish. Old and cold. The macaroni eats the fish, then licks his lips and says, "Delish." Nice day. Too hot. Let's swim. Wait. Look. Nice day, says Mac. Don't say so. Let's swim. Let's not. Macaroni finds a hat. It is very blue and very flat. I like this hat. Do you? Do you like blue hats and flat hats? Yeah. That's the wrong. It is. Cheese frowns and says, "Too flat, too blue." Too cold, too flat, too this, too that, too old, too blue, too. Macaroni likes to jump. Cheese just sits there like a lump. Macaroni likes to play. Cheese says, Mac, please go away. When Macaroni sings a song, Cheese will never sing a song. Mac likes to jump and play and sing, but Cheese does not like to do anything. Bouncing? Nope. Pouncing? Nope. Flipping? Nope. Skipping rope? Nothing. Mac thinks chasing mice is fun. Cheese says, wake me up when you're done. What's wrong with you, Mac asks one day. Why don't you ever want to play? Why don't you pounce or bounce or jump? Why are you such a grumpy grump? I like to flip and skip and sing, but Cheese, you don't like to do anything. Do you like to do anything? Cheese says, it's true, I am a grump. I don't like to skip or jump or bounce or pounce or swim or play or chase mouse all around all day. The only thing I like to do is sit here quietly with you. Mac feels so good when he hears that. He jumps for joy and throws his hat. The wind blows. Away it goes. Oh no! There goes my hat! Cries Mac. She says, Mac, I'll get it back. To get that hat, Cheese has to pounce and run and jump and swim and bounce. He has to skip and flip, and then he has to do it all again. Cheese gets the hat and brings it back, and when he gives the hat to Mac, Mac jumps for joy and shouts, oh boy, how will I ever thank you, Cheese? Oh boy, how will I ever thank you, Cheese? The hat is going to fall off. And Cheese replies, let's close our eyes. And just do nothing, please.
Good job. I love it. Great job, Elizabeth and Kaylynne. So I have a question. Do you know someone like Cheese in your life who doesn't like to play,
Not.
just likes to hang out with you?
Kaylynne.
Kaylynne, do you have someone in your life like Cheese or like Mac who always wants to make you do things?
Elizabeth.
You two complete each other. You are Mac and Cheese. That was a really great story, and you guys did a fantastic job reading it.
Thank you.
And Kaylynne, now it's your turn.
Okay.
What is the name of your story that you're going to be reading to me today?
This story is called May I Please Have a Cookie?
Can I please have a cookie? I would want one. What's your favorite cookie?
What am I calling that? No. Mine is chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip?
It's not chocolate. Mine's it's like
Oreo.
what's it called? No, what I forgot what it's called. It well, I forgot what it's called, but it's a cookie, like a soft cookie that has like just the frosting and then the sprinkles.
Ooh, like a sugar cookie?
Yes, that one.
Ooh, yeah, I like those too. My favorite is oatmeal with raisins. I know a lot of people don't like raisins, but I love them. Soft and gooey, but I like chocolate chips too. Yum. Okay, so the question is, can I have a cookie? Are you going to answer the question for us?
Yes.
Say in the book.
Okay. Mommy was baking cookies. Alfie loved cookies. He he loved the smell of cookies. He loved to look at cookies. But most of all, Alfie loved to eat cookies. Don't grab Alfie, said Mommy. Can you think of a better way to get a cookie? Alfie thought and thought and thought. Then Alfie got an idea. He found a big coat and a big hat. I want a cookie, said Alfie in a big, deep voice. I want a cookie, said Alfie in a big, deep voice. Oops! No, Alfie, said Mommy. Think of a better way to go get a cookie. Alfie had another idea. He went outside. Mommy put icing on the cookies. Then she saw something. Get down, Alfie, cried Mommy. Think of a better way to get a cookie. Oh, wait. Think of a better way to get a cookie. Alfie thought of another idea. He went into his room and got some paper. He cut, he cut, he cut, he cut, and he colored. Soon Alfie had his own cookies. But he still wanted a real cookie. He began to cry. Mommy hugged Alfie. Your cookies look yummy. May I please have one? Then Alfie had the best idea of all. Mommy, may I please have a cookie? He said. Yes, you may, Alfie. Thank you, said Alfie. You're welcome, said Mommy. Oh, wait. The end. The end.
Good job. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. I get to sit here and get a story and listen to you guys interact. The way that your inflection, the way you read your story and add in all of the little tidbits to it, it's beautiful. You both did a great job.
Thank you.
So, what do you guys love most about reading?
I love most about the reading is the dialogue.
The dialogue, the stories within.
I also love about reading the dialogue.
And what about the dialogue? Is it the storyline? What about the dialogue that you love most?
It's a story. Yeah.
And how many books do you read? Or how often do you get to read?
Very much. Yeah, very much.
You read all the time?
Yes.
Yeah. And do you go and get new books? How do you how do you change out your books?
We go to the library and get different books. Yeah.
You do? And so what do you love most about going to the library?
The books.
The books.
And how quiet it is.
You get a chance to read there.
And when we were at the library, we started a reading. No, the library, so it had like a program that you have to read books to earn prizes.
And so have you started your challenge?
Yes.
Yeah.
I read 3 books yesterday.
Oh, goodness. And what was your favorite book of the ones you read yesterday?
Ooh, my favorite one was it's called Klepto Horns.
Klepto Horns?
Yeah.
And what is it about?
Huh? What?
What is it about?
Oh, it's about these unicorns. Like, it's unicorns that so they're unicorns that so they like live on a planet, and the book teaches you about the kleptocorns, and tells you what they eat and what they do and what they look like and their names.
What is their favorite thing to eat? Do you remember?
They love to eat sweets.
Sweets. So do I, right? Do you guys like to eat sweets?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like vegetables.
You don't like vegetables?
I do like vegetables.
Oh, you do like vegetables. Oh, I'm so glad you did.
Why do you have so much candy at your house?
You know, when my husband got sick, he got COVID and his taste buds didn't work. And when he came home from the store, he said, "I found the only thing that tastes good." And what do you think was in his bag?
Vegetables.
Candy. He had a whole bag of candy because that's the only thing that tasted good when he was sick. And so he just decided he was going to eat candy all week. And he did. Silly guy, huh? So, Elizabeth, have you read any books lately that are your favorite or one that stands out for you?
I have, and the book name is Junie B. Jones. I think it's called Jingle Bells, That Means Smells, So It's Made. What it's called? That's what it's called.
Does it rhyme a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like a rhyming book. Well, will you guys be willing to come back and join me again and maybe host another story time with me?
Okay.
I would really enjoy that. I love having you guys join me. It's been really fun the last couple of weeks of having you guys here.
Me too.
So if there's a new story that you would like to read, just let me know and we can set it up and you guys can come on again and join me. Well, is there anything you would like to tell? Would you like to say hi to Florentina? Or is there anything you would like to share with anyone before we head off?
We'd like to say hi to Florentina.
Okay.
Hi, Florentina. Hi, Florentina.
Aw, Flo, here are some friends. We missed you today. I know she's already sleeping tonight. She had a long day at school. And you guys are in Florida. You're in Florida?
Yes.
Yeah. And I am in Seattle. Have you guys ever been to Seattle?
No.
Well, we might have to make a trip, huh? We'll have to connect and maybe I can come to Florida and see you. Get out of the rain up here and come down to the sunny weather.
It's very hot here.
It's very hot there. Oh, I wish. It's raining here today.
It's a desert with grass.
It's a desert with what?
Grass and
Grass.
rain. Yes, and rain.
And do you guys have any plans this weekend?
She has to come to my house. Do swimming lessons. Oh yeah.
Oh, good. I was going to say you have swimming lessons coming up, right? And do one of you do tennis? You have tennis too?
That starts on July 18th. Yeah. July.
That'll be exciting. And is that a new skill for you to learn? Tennis? Is that new?
No, not for me. It is for me.
Well, that's cool. You get to learn a new skill and you have someone who knows what she's doing.
But if you count ping pong, then I do.
Well, that's a pretty close comparison. It's just on a higher table, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on and joining me today and reading me stories.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Have a great day, guys.
Okay, bye.
Sending you love. Here's some hearts. Hearts for you and hearts for you and hearts for you. Thank you so much for joining our story time today, where we got to flip the script and have two of our beautiful co-hosts all the way from Florida, 8-year-old Kaylynne and Elizabeth read stories to me today. Thank you so much for joining us on our story time. We will be back and doing a special story time tomorrow for International Neuroblastoma Week, where we will have Florentina and another one of her friends, Ariana, who is going through neuroblastoma cancer as well, are going to be coming on to do our story time. And Ariana's aunt has written a book for her, and that has, as she's been going through her neuroblastoma treatments, and they are both raising money for the additional trial vaccine treatments that are not available in the UK. So you will see us here. Hopefully, we're going to try to go live on Instagram and work that out. And then also you'll be able to see us right here if that doesn't work out correctly. So you can see us throughout tomorrow, and we'll be back here next week for our normal story times on Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day.